in the country. Brought to you by Yamaha. Yamaha is the first name in motorsports.
This week, as we celebrate Thanksgiving, a day many of us will eat more than we should, or at least more than our genes will allow, it's a good idea to be thankful for that food. Across the globe, there are nearly 1 billion people going hungry on a daily basis. Solving the hunger crisis was at the heart of this year's World Food Prize discussions, and many of the top leaders in agriculture are pledging their support to finding a solution. Hunger. It's an issue that's easy to push aside in this land of plenty. As Americans, our harvests are bountiful, our farmers educated, financed, and with access to markets.
American agriculture has been at the heart of the single greatest period of food production and hunger reduction in the history of the human race.
And today, 1 out of every 7 people on Earth will wake up and not even know how to fill this cup.
Josette Sheeran is with the World Food Program. She says, in spite of our productivity, places like the Horn of Africa continue to suffer.
And so far, in my opinion, and you can disagree with me, but we have failed to meet that challenge.
Somber, stern words from philanthropist and Illinois farmer Howard G. Buffett. He is challenging leaders, scientists, and agribusiness to do more. And leaders of some of the biggest ag companies in the world agree, which is why fighting global hunger has turned from simple talking points to an intense focus on finding solutions, especially after concerns over supplies this year and in 2008.
When we have that kind of a situation, it means likely more volatility in prices. Fundamentally, demand for food is going up faster than the production is. So over the next 5 years, we just have to accelerate the progress. We have to work together to make it happen.
We today have a lot of existing technology, a lot of know-how if used the right way and if deployed properly, that we can make a big difference today. So we're into inventing new things, of course, but we're also into being sure that people can responsibly use some of the things that are at their disposal right now.
Any country which is relying on external assistance for food to fight hunger, then there is no education, there is no participation in the world economy, there is no growth, because they go to the only priority they have, which is fighting hunger.
While short-term it means solving the hunger crisis, long-term it helps build trade. In
going out and doing programs and working in countries, that's where you develop your markets of the future.
To do that requires helping hungry nations increase yields, not just for 1 year, but from now on.
A couple of years back, all the corn produced in America divided by all the farmers in America, you get an average of about 150 bushels an acre. In the same year in Brazil, India, and Mexico, it was about 50 or 60 bushels an acre. And in the same year, if you look at solid numbers, Africa was about 20. That curve has to change, and I think with the tools that we have in hand today and the tools that are over the horizon, there's a real chance to do that if we work together more effectively.
So we need to accelerate yield growth in massive ways, and at the same time in ways that are environmentally sustainable.
With the smallholder, education is a big part of it. Now, some of it is, it's not that they don't know how, but you have to enable them to resource the front-end investment and to have the understanding that the return on that investment has a payback that will take them to a higher level.
It's about finding a way to feed the world's hungry while equipping farmers, big and small, to do the same. And be sure to join us this Thursday for our yearly Harvest of Thanks special. It's our annual tribute to America's farmers and ranchers. This year we travel from Idaho to Texas and around the world. Join us this Thanksgiving morning for a Harvest of Thanks. Food in Your Family is next.